Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back once again to another Sorare video. And today it's gonna be a bit of an interesting day. A lot of mistakes. Once again, man, so many mistakes have been made. I can't believe my luck, honestly. Some of them you can't consider mistakes because obviously the sickness is still making its way throughout the world. So I'm having a lot of issues with that one being affecting my teams. But I was lately on a Sorare podcast. If you guys want to listen to me talk about Sorare for 1.5 hours, I believe it was, go on to Spotify, search for So Far, So Rare. That is the podcast which I was on, and I'm really happy that I was on it because I had a great time talking to someone that has been on or in the Sorare community for quite some time. So if you guys want to jump in there, go ahead and do so. As always, guys, anything said in this video is not financial advice. Please, as always, do your own research when you do go ahead and put your money into anything. Not just cryptocurrency and gaming like Sorare, just anything in general. Do your own research and make sure you make the right decisions for you. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about game week 236 and the mess that has happened to me. Let's start it off with the casuals. And also, as always, let me know in the comments down below how your teams have done. I'm going to be very interested to hear yours. I can tell you straight up, mine
are trash.
That's all I can tell you. You can see my placements right there already. The Under 23 Limited is the only place where I still have hope, but let's not talk about that yet. Let's go into the casuals right here. You can see Alisson did have a decent game, 83 points right there for him. We have Benjamin Pavard with the 73 points. We have Lindström, who didn't have a good game. We had Noah Lang, who was suspended. I don't know why I did put him into the lineup. Probably because I was so happy about having Noah Lang and didn't pay attention. So we're probably not going to be getting any rewards in terms of casual common. We're only 23,147th, which is nothing basically. But generally speaking, we had 3 good performers in the team. Now, going into the All-Star Rare, huge issue encountered in this one. And the issue that I encountered was that my Hodemakers here apparently has the bug. I believe he has the bug, or did he get injured? No, sorry. I think he was the one that got injured right before the game happened. And yeah, he is basically out for a couple of weeks now, which is a massive issue because he's the top performer for their team. He was missing, and they only got a 1-1 draw against Sparta, who are around the bottom of the league. So that was a big L taken there for me. Personally, a DNP of an important player that I just recently invested in because Rongier was not able to play. But all of a sudden, Rongier sits on the bench for Marseille. So I did go ahead and basically bring in someone into my team to replace Rongier, and this is what happened. So yeah, this is what you're going to be experiencing as well on Sorare a lot of times. One thing that I'm really happy with is the fact that Didion, on his first game for the club, got 67 points, which I'm very happy with. Kramaric, I'm still disappointed with. Kramaric normally in the second half of the season pops off, but the guy has just not been able to hit the target. He had a 1v1 chance as well, where he was through on goal, and then he blasts it over the goal. I lost my mind. And this is something I love about Sorare, though. Now, next up, we have AC Milan against Spezia. Theo Hernandez in the cup game got 2 assists again. The guy is ridiculous right now. So I am on 170 points, as you guys can clearly see right now. So if, only if, our boy Theo can get 35 points, we'll be getting the lower threshold. But if he somehow, I don't know how he's going to pull this off, but if he can go ahead and get me 80 points, we will have him bring us back into the 0.002 ETH threshold once again, which I really like to take on. But nonetheless, Sertel has done a great job in this game. Despite them losing 2-0, he got a 47-point game, which once again shows how good he can be moving forward. But right now, I am shifting things around. I'll show you guys in a second which items I have listed, which items I am looking to sell as well and take some profits on. All-Star Limited, Massive L, generally speaking. Brozovic right now, actually, as I'm speaking, is playing. He's on 47 points, which is all right, right? But Okumu picked up the bug, right? Right before the game began, it was announced that he picked up the bug, so he didn't play. His team only got a 2-2 draw, and that was a massive L that I had to take there. And surprisingly, Villarreal, the semi-stack that I have here with Moreno and Parejo, both of the guys had a horrible game. Parejo picked up a yellow card. I was watching the game as well, and I was so happy going into the weekend, but generally, and because Bono started off with 60 points. My goalkeeper started off in the dark green, so I was like, yes, this is going to be a great game week. And then things started falling apart from there. Parejo, Moreno, terrible performances. Okumu not looking too good, but I am going to be honest with you guys. I'm actually kind of confident moving forward with these three players, right? Brozovic, Parejo, and Moreno. Generally speaking, I should be getting some top performances out of these guys. And if my goalkeeper performs and Okumu does as well, I mean, we should be looking at rewards. But again, injuries and the bug, either Okumu or the other, I think this guy actually was injured, if I'm not mistaken. I think Hodemakers was injured, and it was just recently announced. And Okumu had the sickness, all right? So he was not around. Challenger Europe, disaster. All my players played, right? The new transfer of Trabzon, the Trabzon stack right here, did have the best game out of all the Trabzon outfield players that I have here. Hamsik had a terrible game. Cornelius is terrible. Densville probably made a mistake that led to a goal because he has a minus 10.6 rating there as well. Like, this was awful. Normally, Trabzon is really a set one for you to go ahead and get rewards, but somehow this team managed to not get me any rewards, which is very disappointing. But it was good to see that Edin Visca was in the starting lineup, so that made me very happy. I think he's going to be in the starting lineup moving forward, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. That's the only positive I can really take out of it. And Okan Koçuk today conceded 2 goals against a team that was placed lower than the team he plays for, which once again was a little bit of a letdown. But then again, Koçuk is a decent performer. A one-off bad game is fine for me personally, so I'm not going to judge him too much on that one because he has had great performances before that. So, yeah, Challenger Europe, once again, awful. Under 23s, man, this one hurts so big. As we speak, Porto have just scored the equalizer, so it's 1-1 right now, and Belenenses have picked up a red card. So Diogo Costa already conceded a goal. Now that their opponents have a red card, I really wonder if he's going to have any chances to go ahead and make some saves to improve his rating. But let's not talk about him only. Let's talk about Sergio Gomez, the captain, that got me 89.7 points right there. That is obviously amazing. I'm very happy with him. Great performance by the new signing of the club. Openda had a great performance. I bought him for 190 euros. Today I had offers for him for around 290. I am not looking to sell Openda. I'm actually looking to potentially buy him as a rare as well. Openda looks incredible right now. And after this season, he's going to be going back to Club Brugge, where he could be playing if someone like De Ketelaar and also Noah Lang go away from the club. Again, Charles has done a great job. 1 goal in that matchup, 73.19 points from him here, which is obviously great. So, what was the mistake? Sinisterra. I believed in some rumors out there that were saying that Sinisterra is going to be coming back. He might be playing and all that stuff. His price was rising. His rare flew up in price. People truly believed that he is back, and all of a sudden, he did not play. He did not get included. So I'm hoping next week we can have him back, because I truly believe if I have all these boys playing, if I have Costa not constantly dropping stinkers, we could actually have an under 23 team here that is going to get us loads and loads of rewards. So that's something to keep in mind. I truly think that we can get some massive rewards with this under 23 team. I don't think we need to change anything about it. I just need Costa to pick up the slack. He needs to do better, man. I'm actually very disappointed with his performances. But that is the game week. Now, let's talk about something else. Guys, if you want to sign up for Sorare, as always, please go ahead and use our link in the description down below. If you do so, we are going to be getting ourselves a unique item once we have a 30 completed. So far, 18 referrals are completed. As you guys might have seen from my dear friend Nepenthes, he did go ahead and get his referrals done, and he got himself a unique Hizaj, who actually is playing in the starting lineup of Lazio. And it looks like Nepenthes is currently looking to sell him. Is he? Hold on a second. Did he sell him? I think he is. He has listed him up right now for around 4,800 euros. That is what Nep got. That is such a huge amount of money for a player that he just got for free. So technically speaking, if only 12 more of you guys go sign up using the link that I've put in here, you go into the market then after signing up and start bidding on players. Not buying them now, bidding on them. 5 of them can be the cheapest ones on the market if you want to. If we get to 30, we will get that unique as well. So I'm so excited about that happening. At some point, it will happen. I truly believe in it. We have at least 5 people currently building up to get to the 5. I mean, we have Sapo here. We have Kale here. Oh, Caleb, sorry. Caleb, we have there waiting in the ranks. We also have Venus here, who is going to be getting there hopefully soon enough. But generally speaking, you guys are getting ready to get us and the community that unique, which I'm really looking forward to. Now, once we do get the unique, if it is anything that is worth as much as Nep his unique, I will probably sell him unless it's a talent that I want to hold on to. And then after selling that player, we're going to buy ourselves an amazing under 23 rare player. Here's the thing. Your boy has gone ahead and told his wife about Sorare, right? She is super excited about this thing. She is loving it right now. And we both talked about this. And she said, I want to buy a player. I was shocked. I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? She said, yeah, I want to buy a player. And then I was like, all right, how much do you want to invest? So we talked about it. And she has been investing with me into like crypto stuff lately. And she said, rather than having my money on the bank, let me buy a player, see him go up in price, hopefully, and actually have fun watching football knowing that I own a card of that player, an item of that player, an NFT basically, right? So we talked about that, and us both have gone ahead and decided we want to get Musiala. Musiala, for me as a Bayern fan, ridiculous player. Absolutely ridiculous player. I currently do have the highest bid on him. It will not end here. I can show you guys how much Musiala normally costs around these times. So Musiala at the moment, if you want to buy him, he goes for around 4,600 on the market, which is his lowest price, which might be a new one on the market because I haven't seen this one yet. So that is a new one. Yes, that is the player that we want. Here's the reason why. First of all, he's 18. She wanted a very young player. She said she wanted Mukoko from Dortmund. We said, you know what, that's not going to work out because it's not necessarily a smart investment for now because he doesn't play. We can't get points with him. Then we decided on Musiala because when this kid plays and when he plays in a starting lineup, I mean, these last few games, you can see it right here with the injury-ridden Bayern Munich squad. When this boy plays, he plays well. I am a 1,000% believer in Musiala. It does not matter how much he costs. We are going to be getting him. And it will be my wife's item. All right. This boy will be the player that my wife starts following football for. So that is what's going to be happening. Musiala is the main player that we are interested in to hold on to for years to come as an under 23. And boys, that's not it. I'm not stopping right there. I am potentially thinking about maybe, right? Upamecano. I'm thinking about it, right? Upamecano, he is unreal. He is just unfreaking real. And I'm not just talking about under 23 here. I'm talking about future-wise. Upamecano might be the player for me to get as a next big investment. After getting Musiala and Upamecano, we would have 2 rare items from Bayern Munich that are going to be getting us points moving forward in tons, right? Like, I just want this kid in my team so badly. As a Bayern fan, for me, Upamecano and also Musiala are going to be huge. So I'm extremely interested in those 2. At the moment, with the Bitcoin market and the crypto market in general, as you guys can see right here, right? We had a huge spike up at like 69K. Things were going well. Life was good. Then we dropped down to the 29s. Everyone was losing their mind. Everyone lost their money. I bought in somewhere. No, not this is Bitcoin. I'm not talking about Ethereum. I didn't buy in here, but generally speaking, Bitcoin is where you wanna look at to see how the crypto market is doing. And right now, after a lot of dumping down from like 69K down to 39K, people are worried, and I myself am included in that this might break to the downside and we might actually come down to the 37,000s and maybe even down to the 28,000 again. If that happens, everything dies. So it might be a great entry for a buy, but right now things are not looking too good. But the thing with Sorare is the players kind of hold their price. Like their price is not affected as much. Their euro value kind of holds a lot of times. So you're not necessarily too much bound to the crypto market, which is something I personally enjoy. So that's kind of cool, especially if you look at our roster right now, guys. If you look at our roster here of the club, it is valued at around 5 ETH, even though I've only gone ahead and put in 4.1. Yeah, 4.1 was the amount that I put in. And currently, it's apparently valued at around 5 ETH, which is amazing considering the short amount of time we have been on the platform and considering that we have not necessarily gone ahead and, you know, like gotten massive player rewards to sell on, right? That hasn't happened yet. So it's great to see that we have made the right purchases. A lot of the players that we have bought have gone up in their price. I mean, Didion, I'm assuming this guy is flown up on his price after today, right? Actually, no, 1,400. Wow, for a new Didion after that performance. That's interesting. Normally, players do tend to fly up after that price. Maybe they have some tough matchups. Maybe that's why. But generally speaking, most of the players that we have gone ahead and bought, they look very good in terms of their value. Like this guy has gone up in his price. Theo Hernandez obviously has flown up in his price. We could make the most profit on him. In terms of midfielders, this guy, after we bought him for like $5.99, he has gone up to around 700 now, 800. Some people were getting for him. So I haven't actually sold him on. I'm going to keep a hold of him for now, unless I can sell him for a decent price. Remco, I'm looking to sell no matter what. There are a couple of players that I'm looking to sell. Let me show you my listings. So, Hudemakers I bought for $5.99. I'm trying to sell for $6.74 at the moment, which is by far the lowest price on the market. Edgarie, I had to let go because he is actually, his contract has been ended by Trabzon, which is a massive L for him. It's very sad to see. So Hudemakers, he is someone I'm trying to take some profit on while he's injured. I'll take that, invest it somewhere else. Khan here, I'm trying to get rid of for around €5. Konrad Michalak for €10, under 23 player that is actually getting playtime lately. Anita for a very low amount. Anto Grigic, I am trying to get rid of for basically around the same price that I paid for him. Sertel, I got for something around 320 or something. And now he's already above 500. So I would love to sell him on. Even though I think he's going to be quality moving forward, I feel like I could reinvest my money right now somewhere else where I could make some really, really good decisions. Remco, I'm trying to sell no matter what, really. And then Unai Simon has recently been sold. I have picked up a new player that I probably haven't told you guys about. The new player that I got, or two new players actually. No, sorry, three after Zerouki. Paulo Bernardo, I bought for €99. The Benfica super talent, apparently. I listened to A9 Skills, bought him for 99. After that, he jumped up around €50 immediately because there are news of him possibly getting even more starting lineup time. He did play in a starting lineup for Benfica. Didn't necessarily get the best scores, so he is not that hyped yet, but still quite expensive, as you can tell. Pau Lopez is statistically apparently the best goalkeeper in Ligue 1 at the moment, so I have gone ahead and I did buy him for especially this upcoming midweek game week. I believe he is playing, or was it this week? It might have been this week, actually. It was for this week. He's currently up against Lille. I think the game might be going on as we speak. Let me just double check right here. French League. Yes, the game is going on as we speak. 80 minutes have been played, and Pau Lopez currently has a 6.9 rating, obviously because he conceded. Jonathan David hasn't scored yet, but he's back playing, which is good to see. And their opponents do have a red card. So I'm assuming Marseille might be trying for the last 10 minutes to push hard and try and get something done. Payet once again with a massive game. He is getting himself some more points as Cengiz Ünder keeps on performing for Marseille, which is lovely to see. But yeah, Pau Lopez, statistically, apparently the best goalkeeper in Liga, hence why I did go ahead and buy him. And he looks to put in a decent performance. 47 I'll take, considering that he conceded a goal. Then I bought David Raum, who has just recently blasted onto the scene. This guy is already in a national team. I think he is a massive player moving forward. The last few Hoffenheim games I watched, I think he looked class. Hence why I invested into him. And I'm actually thinking about picking him up as a investment in terms of rare as well, because he costs around, what does he cost right now? 1,000, but it's the 2021-2022 versions. I'm assuming you could probably get him for around 950 if you make an offer on any of these guys. So if I sell all the players that I have listed, it will give me around 2,000 euros, which I would happily reinvest into someone like Raum, who has currently been ridiculously good, so good attacking. It's not necessarily someone that I want to focus on for under 23 only. It's someone that I want to just have in my club because I truly believe in their abilities. I've been watching him lately, and every time I watch Hoffenheim, he's the one that impresses me the most. So yeah, I'm very interested in him. Obviously, because he's a defender, as soon as they concede a goal, his stats drop massively. But nonetheless, I am interested in him. I am interested the most, though, in this guy because my wife wants me to buy him and she wants to own a Musiala. So we are looking into that one. I personally would love to do that. And then getting Upamecano would be my second priority. Immediately after that, I'm just going to have to wait on my next paycheck, basically. And then we'll see how things go. But again, guys, I hope you do understand that I am investing into this because personally, I would have wasted this money on FIFA points. I would have put all my money into FIFA points anyways and would have gotten nothing out of it and would have been sad and would have done the same thing over and over again as soon as the next FIFA comes around, constantly losing money to a game that doesn't really give anything back to me apart from some content here and there that not enough people cared about. This is something I care about, and I don't care if anyone else doesn't care. Hence why it's so much fun for me to see that we have already reached 1,679 subscribers lately. It is a beautiful sight to see that all the videos are picking up decent amounts of comments and everything, man. I'm so thankful for it, guys. I appreciate it very much. This is honestly my biggest passion right now. I am all about this, and I am all about football again. And big, big things are coming. Let me tell you that much. Big things are coming right now for me on Sorare, and generally speaking, just with everything I do at the moment. Everything is going so well. I'm so thankful for everything. And yeah, man, I want to be the big Sorare account that you guys can watch and see, man, look at what he's doing, the moves he's making, how he's getting these rewards and all that stuff. Now, here's the thing for me personally, and I think I mentioned this on a Sorare podcast as well. Sorare right now is pretty much pay to win. It well and truly is. But the earlier you come in, the more you have an upside in the future, right? Because I've seen people who have ridiculous players in their clubs who they paid like, I think I saw a guy who paid like 1,000 euros, 1,900 euros for a super rare Cristiano Ronaldo. Let me just show you that right now. I think I've seen someone who had him as a super rare and paid a ridiculously low price for him. Where is this guy? Where is he? Yes, this guy, Zimmer Blue. 1,800 euros for him because he joined Sorare 1 year ago. And that guy pioneered and he got himself a Cristiano Ronaldo. And he only paid 1,800 for it. If you want to go ahead and buy one right now, you have to pay at least 33,000 within just 1 year, right? So for me, I believe in this project. I believe in Sorare. I am happy to put my money into this rather than keeping everything at the bank. Obviously, I'm not putting all my money into this, but still, I am putting a decent amount of investment into this to basically entertain you, right? All I'm trying to do here is entertain you and also entertain myself and my love for football. So hopefully, if things go right, as a Bayern fan, I'll be picking up Musiala throughout the next coming days. I really, really hope it's going to work out, guys. I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, we'll have some rewards. I wonder what it's going to be. It all depends on my beloved Theo Hernandez to have a massive game for us to get to the E threshold. And possibly, if we get lucky, Diogo Costa can, I don't know, do better in the second half or something. We'll see how that goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.